let me tell you something right now. December 12th, 2013, 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. Whatever. But I'm 44 fucking years old and I've never seen the movie Jaws up until last year. I was 43 years old. You know, I remember it being talked about when I was a young lad. I remember everyone talking about how great the movie was. But I've never had the desire to watch it. So, I'd say last August, I was sitting here watching TV and it happened to come on Cinemax HD. Which, by the way, it's one of my favorite channels. So I got enthralled in it. I got fucking engulfed into it. I started watching it, and I could not believe what I surmised to say that I've never seen this movie before. And I'm going to tell you something right now. If you've never seen Jaws, if you're a young kid, never seen it, because it's an older movie from 75, then I suggest you go out, rent it, whatever. It's a beast of a movie. In fact, I'm going to put up there my top 5 movies of all time right now. And the great thing about this movie is the characters in it. I'm not talking about the shark. A lot of people like the shark. The shark is a monster, but the characters in it. You got Richard Dreyfuss, you got Robert Shaw, and you got Roy Scheider, right? They all play the biggest parts in this movie because they're the main people. You got, I mean, it's just, you gotta watch the movie to see what I'm saying. It's everything about it, man. It's just the camaraderie they have. And I love it. I watch it. I'm watching it right now. Again, it's like the 10th time I watched it since I've seen it last year. And a lot of people want who my favorite character is. It's Quint. The beast known as Quint, Robert Shaw. So they go on this boat and they're trying to attack this killer. They're trying to catch this killer shark because, you know, he's terrorizing the beach. And the mayor don't want to shut the beach down, Martha Vineyard, whatever the fuck it's called. They don't want to shut the beach down because there's a fucking large amount of money that it takes fucking summertime. So they don't want to shut it down. So they have a shark attack. Not 1, but 2, but 3. And Roy Scheider says, you know what? That's it. We're shutting the fucking beach down. They bring in Richard Dreyfuss, they kill a shark, and Richard Dreyfuss says, that's not the fucking shark. That's not the fucking shark that did that. The shark that did this is 3 times the size of the one you fucking caught. And then they bring in Quint after the final shark attack. And Quint says, I'm going to catch that shark. It's going to cost you $10,000. And so it begins. They go onto the Orca boat, which, by the way, was a rip-off generic version of Jaws. Later on, in like 78, 79 Orca. But they go on in the Orca boat by Robert Shaw, and they go after this fucking monster of a fish. And I'm going to tell you something. Bedlam ensues. But just the storyline, everything about the movie, it's just, you see the movie, I swear you want to move to fucking Martha Vineyard. You want to get a $100,000 home in Martha Vineyard, whatever the fuck they cost, and you want to move out there, you want to go to the fucking sea, you want to do it, I'm telling you, I love the movie. It's one of my favorite movies ever. And I'm watching it right now for like the 10th time. But if you've never seen Jaws, I surmise and suggest, I highly recommend you going out to rent the motherfucker. Because, you know, Steven Spielberg was a beast in this movie. He made the movie, directed it, whatever. It's one of his finest pieces of work. And Jaws 2, which I have right there on the ground because I haven't watched it yet, I understand he didn't direct it because he was doing Close Encounters for the 3rd time. And Hooper, whatever the fuck his name was, Richard Dreyfuss wasn't in it either because he was doing Close Encounters the 3rd time, who played a fucking great part in this movie. All 3 of these guys, Shaw, Richard Dreyfuss, and Roy Scheider, were great in this movie. So, I'm watching it again. I'm going to have to say it's up there with The Departed. It's my all-time favorite movie of all time, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm just watching it right now. Look at Quint on top of that boat just ordering them fucking runs around like a beast. So, watch Shaw's. One of the greatest movies ever. And I surmise after you watch it, you'll be singing the same tune I'm singing right now of how great the fucking movie is. I'm kind of shocked that at 43 years old I first ventured into watching this movie. Because in 1975, when the movie was out, I was 7 fucking years old. But yet, my father took me to The Shining, I think 79, which was scary. I don't think he wanted to take me to Jaws because he said it might fuck me up. Well, guy, I got news for you, guy. Jaws didn't fuck me up. The Shining didn't fuck me up. I don't know what fucked me up. But I'm telling you something, The Shining was fucking scary. That's another movie, too. I'll review that later on. The fucking 2 fucking twin girls in that fucking elevator with the blood coming out. I think that scarred me for life. I think that's kind of why I'm fucked up. I've seen Carrie last year, too, at 43 years old. I think that movie came out in 76 also. I didn't have a childhood. I was an adult at 7.